look at the budget here, there's a stark contrast from 2025 from what it was just 3 years ago. So the mass increase in the budget is has not been explained. We're getting a lot of vague references as to this and that and comparing ourselves to other cities who manage themselves differently. Okay, we are not a lot of those other cities. We have our own assets and we have our own ways of collecting money, and we should also have ways of budgeting that money. I think what I'm looking at here, it really needs to be addressed, especially when I see that 246% of that increase over the past 3 years goes toward the commissioner's court. Okay, now I didn't get a 246% increase in my pay, and I imagine a lot of the people here, exactly. Well, but it's going to the commissioner's court, and we're left with no explanation as to why HR
There's an explanation. It's in the budget.
Well, hang on, just give me a little. And I also need to try and ask that you guys be a little bit more transparent. I've been scouring the internet and trying to look for the live feed and the video from last week, and it's either I just don't know how to use the internet, or you guys are trying to hide it. Another thing is your HR has gone up 44%. My pay didn't go up 44%, but we're having to cut back on what we make, so that way we can pay you guys. And whenever you guys are looking for money, all you guys have to do is just come out here and just take a vote, and bam, now we're stuck with the extra payment. You see, when it comes down to our household, individual households, we don't get to say as to how much we give in taxes. It's just automatically there. You travel down a path of enforcing these taxes using force, and ultimately what you're doing is you're taking the money from the people who as innocent as they are, have better uses for that money. And just like you should be looking into the money that you guys already have, travel expenses, education expenses, the rise in HR. There's a disproportionate increase in the budget going toward the going toward the commissioner's court than there is for any other department. That needs to be looked at.
Thank you. So, just real briefly, the rise in the commissioner's court budget is not due to any salaries of any of the commissioners who have only had a 2% increase each year. It's actually due to the fact that we have a commissioner's court attorney and grant writer who has come on staff that we did not previously have. I will say transparent with it.
Judge, I'd like to make a comment real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Soto, just so you'll know, I live in the county, not in the city. Everything I vote for directly affects me. So I pay the same taxes you do, except I may pay more because I may live in a dwelling that costs more than yours or not. So just let you know that everything, we don't get an exemption up here just because we're voters.
We're still having to pay more. That's a fact.